This is nothing special. A regular quad scooter that you see every day on the roads with 4 wheels and 4 motors. Full individual wheel travel and suspension, ABS, GPS live location and tracking, massive 13-inch wheels, 7,200 watts power delivery. This is Teverun Tetra. And this electric vehicle will give you unique experience. The way this quad rides and feels is going to give you unforgettable riding feel you'll not find in any electric scooter available today on the market. The tech and innovation packed into this compact monster, it's impressive. Stability and suspension design, it's extremely intriguing. I have tested all Teverun scooters and this brand screams power and speed, and I expect nothing less on Tetra. It is not designed for off-road use since the clearance is only 10 centimeters, it's about 4 inches, but the power delivery in the max mode will push you through anything as long as you hold it to the handlebars. And if you look closely, suspension works surprisingly very well, and the deck stays leveled, but the wheel bounces up and down, spreading all the vibration out. This quad has insane torque. It will climb any hill as long as you can hold onto it, and you don't lose wheel traction. Here on this hill, it's crushing through like nothing. I'm not even using half of the throttle here, and the quad just goes. Because of the holes, it kind of like slows down and then picks up speed again and just pushes right through. It has so much power and covers this hill so easy. On concrete, these soft hybrid wheels are silent and spin but eventually grip well. The braking, it's phenomenal.
We have on this model 60 volt, 60 amp hour battery.
13 by 5 inches massive hybrid tires.
1500 watts hub motor on each wheel.
Double stem construction that tapers down from the handlebars to a single reinforced stem point. Looks like we have a casted and forged aluminum combined. Thick, wide, reinforced, massive links connecting between each other to the frame. No axle through, so each wheel motor it's independently moving up and down with horizontal shock. The entire quad is 83 kilograms or 182 pounds.
We have hydraulic disc brakes on each single hub. This is insane. The stopping power, it is incredible on the quad.
When you press the brake levers, you have to be ready. It stops instantly. Let's take a closer look and go around this 4x4 monster. The attention to detail is not overwhelming. The amount of engineering that went into this model is just insane. 4 motors working together, each connected to intelligent module but still independent, spreads the load evenly, so the frame does not crumble or come apart. Teverun designed this quad to be powerful, super torquey, fast, adjustable and functional, and still keep their signature.
Good grips. Same console guys seen on the scooters. We have hydraulic disc brake levers. I've seen this before. Mark Teverun here. Very nice scale management here can be done, I think, better, but much better than 7260R. Big screen. We have USB port here on the side, so you can charge your phone if you want. The same trigger. I pushed this down so you can have this like more like horizontal, so it's easier to accelerate. And yeah, super clean. This is my motorcycle P design mount. Recommend this, guys. This is best phone holder mount for any e-bike, scooter, motorcycle. Has here a dampener, which is awesome, and you have a color screen, so super clean. I like this old management here. The light integration, it's awesome. We have all these lights inside. We'll see how it looks in the nighttime. Good rubber top.
Wide gear selection range, well set speed limits and power delivery, and you have extra option for easy handling. They set reverse, that makes it super easy to move around and handle this beast.
So a lot of gears, a lot of power, and you can go very economical and you go full power. So when you go 4x4 and sport, this eats a lot of energy. So the range advertised 200 kilometers. That's an eco. So let me show you here. Reverse of eco. You have only the rear tires, very slowly, very mild. Now you go next speed, it's walking mode, D1, D2, not much power, D1, D2, D3, you have a lot of power, but look at that, wow. So just the rear wheels. Now if you go in sport, I'm not gonna press because in sport, it is insane. So now you have all 4 wheels, 6,000 watts nominal, I think peak power probably over 10,000 watts. So this thing is just insane when you have in sport mode. Advertise 55 kilometers an hour. We'll test that and see how it does. Range, it's super cold today, so it doesn't make sense, you know, to do a full range test. We'll do maybe 20% or maybe, I don't know, 10% and kind of like mop it up and see. But the thing, it's super fun to ride, has tons of power. The tilt, the band ride, the way you steer, there's so many different ways to do it and to ride it is just crazy fun.
This is the highest torque I have tried so far. It's more torque than 7260R despite having a 72-volt system on a 7260R. But the comfort is unmatched by any scooter. Acceleration is nuts, stability is incredible, extremely intuitive and so easy to ride and control. Going at the maximum speed will take few rides, few days to adjust, but it's very adaptive and so intuitive. The more you ride, the better you get, and it's a fun process. Going over sidewalks is so easy, you don't feel anything, and the drop is butter smooth.
Now like really holding the handlebars, you can balance like a skateboard. So let's say if you're on this side, you can see like it's like same as the one wheel or electric skateboard, it's just like swivel left and right, and you can ride at slow speeds like that. One hand, go like this, and suspension is pretty darn good. Look at this. Yeah, sport mode is just insane. Oh, it lifts the front tire. Look at that. The practice you can do wheelies. Make sure you don't, you know, leave your feet behind so the rear wheels don't run you over. And right now we have, looks like eco mode. Very slow, actually picks up nicely, 6 miles an hour. And check this out, you can drop, you just have to keep your balance over the sidewalks easily. So eco 8, I think 8 is the max. 9, let's go next mode. And you can tilt and steer in the same time. So 11, let's see here, this is very busy highway. So you can go first, straight, and if you get a seat, this can be a very cool utility vehicle. Look, 13 miles an hour, and that's D1. And now you only have the rear wheels engaged. Let's go next speed. D2. Oh, there you go. I already can feel the kick. 27, 29, 29 solid, 28, and now uphill. 25 uphill, but uphill you have less power in D2. Yeah, this is very comfortable, 29, very comfortable speed. Now let's go. Brakes, look at that. Holy moly, brakes are insane. And this slides actually. I have to get 360 to show you guys. This thing is just super rad. And look at this, like you have a lot of travel and you can steer this way and you can also lean. This thing is heavy, 182 pounds. Let's go next, D3. So now it's gonna be way faster. Still soft start. Picks up much faster. .31, 32, and now uphill is gonna slow down. Yeah, I mean, D3, it's super comfortable. 30 miles an hour, I feel like I want to go faster. So when you run the squat, be careful to have like your legs away from the wheels, because in a sport mode, this thing is gonna turn the grass out. Yeah, the only thing is for me, I'm 6'3", so the handlebar is a little bit short for me, so I have to get different
handlebar style.
There's no way to lift it higher. I'm kind of like bent forward a little bit. But in D3, it's super pleasant, super comfortable. You can actually go 30 miles an hour very easy. Is that when you get to sport mode, when you press the max, that's when it goes wild. Here's a narrow patch, 25 miles an hour, super comfortable. Look at it. This goes right over anything. These 13-inch wheels will do so well over any terrain. Brakes are amazing. Now let's
Wait.
Oh, now it's green. Let's go this way. And this is the cool part, off-road here. I can just sand it. It's gonna go easily over anything with these wheels. Just, you have to make sure you hold on to it. Look at that. Yes, plenty of power. You just have to like control it. And this is a third mode. Yeah, super easy. And now max.
Speed settings allow you to ride slow, safe, and extremely fast, and adjust the squad any way you want.
And D3, look, 50 kilometers an hour, uphill 48, now 47. It's very comfortable, very stable. In sport, I'm afraid to go max, to be honest. So 58 in the D3. That's more than advertised 55. So in sport, I'm sure it's gonna go 65, 70 probably. Just a matter of being brave enough and finding the right spot. Yeah, brakes are super intense. Yeah, I just need to find a spot where I can really like have empty area, no cars, to really jam it to the max. Otherwise, on this road with cars, I'm not doing this. This is too much for me to handle. But in D2 and D3, this is insane. Like, performance-wise, stable. A little wobble in the front, I have to like adjust and see. Maybe the wheels has to be pumped to the right air pressure, or maybe I have to play some adjustments. I don't know. I think I have to play with this rods here to make it dead straight. But 25, 28, even 30. Super cool, super comfortable. 34 miles an hour in D3, not even sport. That's insane. Let's go sport now. Oh shit. Holy moly. Now it's very aggressive. Yeah, it just wants to lift the front end. Holy crap. Look at that. Holy wow. This is too much. I'm gonna try to like shoot forward so it doesn't lift the front end. Whoa. So I'm trying to stay over the handlebars, and it's kind of like awkward to like maneuver. Look, I can't even turn because it just wants to sprint and lift the front end. This is crazy. Look at that. Wow. This thing is insane in sport mode. Test it in the sport mode. This is really too fast. Look at that. Wow. This thing is insane in sport mode. This is how it looks with the seat installed. And my butt is gonna get wet now. But what do you guys think? This can be a very extreme fun machine. Also can be adjusted, so you can set up any way you want it and go in D1 in eco or D2 between 15 to 25, 20 miles an hour and have a very, actually the coolest utility scooter in the world. This thing is sick, look at this. And you have almost 3 inches, 2.5, 3 inches of cushion here. And it's soft and feels comfortable. So let's give it a try and see how it runs now. I'll have to wait for the road to clear up. This is the only spot I can actually, oh shit, test the sport mode and have a seat. So it's a little bit weird. Maybe I should stand up. I'll sit down, let's see. So gradually, because it lifts the front end. 38, 64, 65, 39. Wow, it's so stable. 38 miles an hour. I'm gonna let this roller go because I'm afraid to hold for too long, to be honest. 39 sitting down is so freaking comfortable. No shake. Wow. Now heel 65 and still going strong after breakdown. This thing is insane. Holy shit. I can't believe it's so stable sitting down. Yeah, acceleration is just wild. I have to like barely press, and I think this type of trigger that a resting motion has to put here would be so much better. This one is like not really I mean, it's comfortable because I lower it down, but it's not as comfortable as the arrest one. That one is like covering your thumb. It's perfectly carved. It's just so much better. I think if you put that one here, it's gonna be freaking insane. So yeah, this thing, I can't believe it's so freaking stable. Wow. Like taking off on this thing, sitting down, is like even more aggressive, feels more aggressive. Yeah, but sitting down you can lower this, like lean and really control. This is so freaking cool. Wow, this is nice. And this is really important. I start with 78%. Rode around a little bit, so now it's 74. At 74%, I hit 40 miles an hour, so imagine fully charged. This can go probably 42, 43, maybe even 45. I'm 240 pounds, so if you're lighter, this definitely has to go faster. I tested in sport mode, temperature under 40 degrees, freezing. My weight 235 to 240 pounds with the gear and safety. I covered 11.9 miles with 50% of the battery left still. The remaining 50% I rode in the third mode, and I covered 24 miles. Full battery on S, I would get around 23 miles, and in third mode around 50 miles in range. And guys, here just to show you the suspension, how it works close-ups from the front and also from the side. It is impressive how well it works. It's not too noisy, booty bound, and you can swivel left, and you can see here 4 wheels, full contact. It's very hard to flip it, and you can also turn left and right when you're bending, when you swivel left and right. And to really flip it over, you have to push hard. Even then, you can see like you have to really push aggressively and intentionally flip it to get it over. It's almost impossible to flip it unless you go fast, unless you want to fall. Otherwise, even in turning, all 4 wheels on aggressive turn are connecting with the ground. Insane stability on this quad. It has so much adjustability. It can go reverse, it can go first gear, eco, very slow, it can go very fast, up to like 38, 40 miles an hour. So it depends how you set up, depends how much you weigh, depends if it rains, if it's cold, if it's warm. But if you go modestly, about 40, 50 miles in range. 40, 50 miles in range, yeah. If you go fast, about 20 plus. If you go like 35, 40 miles an hour, really like all 4 motors, because you saw over there, I tried to like do a test. It's wet and it just spins the dirt. It's really powerful. Okay. Yeah.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, yeah.
I'm a fanatic of electric bike. I have a 3 electric bike. I love it. And I never
Which bikes do you have?
Saunders.
Sanders? All 3 Sanders?
No, 2 Saunders. The other one, it's a Chinese. I don't know. I don't remember. And then I bought it. The first one I bought it electro wheel, just one wheel, replacing the front of the bike. This is not a good.
Not good, yeah.
I used it a couple months.
It died, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this toy I love it. Really.
You wanna try it?
I don't know.
I can put eco modes and go slow. If you wanna try, let me see here.
This is American or is it Euro? Chinese?
This is a Chinese brand, but like higher end Chinese brand. This is first speed, like very slow. You can try.
This right here.
So this is trigger. You press. Just make sure you jump on the deck, and then press slowly. And this is brakes, rear and front.
Okay.
Yeah. Slowly, yeah.
This one or this one?
This is just a grip. This is just acceleration, slowly. This is brakes, both at the same time brakes, and this is trigger, yeah.
Let's see.
That's the slowest. I'm sorry?
Rear too?
Yeah, reverse, you can just do this. Just press, you see here negative, and it goes eco, it's even slower. And now it's even more eco, and this is reverse now. You can stand up and press.
Okay. Is that easy to go a long way for whatever vehicle?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna install a seat. If you put a seat, it's like a utility 4x4 vehicle. And here there's a golf courses, so it's very good to go on the golf course. And these tires, they're not great for off-road, but they catch pretty well, and if you don't go fast, it's pretty grippy.
I think I have a full motor.
I'm sorry?
4 motor.
Now you have only 2, but you can put full 4 motors, but then it's gonna be too fast, too much power.
No power.
Yeah.
That's nice, man. Okay. Nice. I love it. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Have a good day. So here are the lights, and it's not completely dark, and I'm right by a light here, so hoping the video looks as good as it looks in reality. You have this lights inside, and you can change different colors. You can, you know, set it up so they can switch different colors or stay one solid color. And if you look in the front, the same as Teverun, very powerful light, hits far, and it's wide enough to go really fast. This is how it looks in front. And brakes. Look at the brakes. It's small but super bright, and you have turning signals. So when you press, super visible, and you can see it. Look how bright this is. From the low level, high, side, and also you can see in the front. Very well done. Look at that. Super bright. And also opposite side. I wish they were beeping. And also you have this mode, so you can turn both at the same time. Really, really bright lights, really well done. And look at this, and it's synchronized with the side lights. Here's a bit darker, so you can see the light. It's not completely dark, but it hits much farther. You can see really powerful light. So this is reverse, kind of like hard to balance when you're sitting down. And I'm not gonna go for the slower modes. This is sport mode. I just press the throttle and turn a little bit, turn this off. So, not do anything, good. Just stay straight. It is insane amount of power. Another two features I need to go over is that you can power the squad with this two remotes only. And let's connect this app. I have to show you something really cool. Let's wait till it connects. So now it's connected. We see the percentage, the current. You can lock it. You have here kickstart, motors, single, dual, which is rear, forward all together, only rear lights. You can adjust the lights and play with a lot of settings here. You have another settings here, advanced settings, and you can play with so many other things. But the most important thing, this is the updated app, so location. So this is a new update that other scooters don't have, and this is a new thing that Teverun offers. So let's see if I have here location. It's enabled. So you have real-time GPS, shows you exact location of the scooter, and it's up by maybe 25 meters. I think this is the previous location before I rode last time the scooter. I stopped here, so that's why it shows a little bit off, but I think it's up to 50 to 100 meters exact location of the scooter. So yeah, this is the features that I have not seen in other scooters, and here you can also change gears. More simplified app and gives you way more information. And here you have comp management, scooter management, system upgrades, and you have other stuff here. So pretty cool option to have, especially when you want to, let's say, let's go back here, you want to ride, record the data. You can do this from the app and see exactly the distance. Here doesn't do it, but once you do start riding, I'm going to show you the distance traveled, and it's going to trace exactly all the routes and where you rode and for how long. Pretty cool feature. This is the most extreme 4x4 EV I've tested so far, and it is priced between $4,000 up to $4,700 different websites, and you have 2x2 or 4x4 options online. But look at these guys from White Siberia. They pulled the Mercedes Sprinter that can weigh between 4.4 thousand pounds up to 8,800 pounds. This is insane. I had the most fun in a while testing this Tetra, and I hope Teverun upgrades this model to an off-road version with 15-inch bigger, knobbier tires, wider, more reinforced frame for crazy off-roading, and push even more power with 72-volt system. As always, all links will be down below. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you at CES 2025.